what about Chase Brown in the season he's having for Illinois? Because it's just been incredible. Illinois could end up in the Big Ten championship game. If they do, he is a monster reason why. Yes, they have a very good defense, but he is their offense. And and I know he doesn't appear to be like the most imposing kind of looking athlete and running back. Just when you're looking at him, you're like, nice little running back. But he's just he's getting it done at the Big Ten level.
He is, and I think one thing about his game that he was on the Bruce Feldman freak list, and for speed. I mean, we can talk about his running style next, but he is he can fly once he gets to the open field, and that's why he's having so much success with these big runs. I mean, and again, it's like I said, he's not the most aesthetically pleasing back, but he's been productive. He's got 20 runs of over 15 plus yards. He's got 41 runs that are 10 yards or more.
NFL wants to hear that.
Yep. Now, what's the issue? It's what we just talked about. He's got 4 fumbles this year, right? And, he doesn't have a huge history. I mean, this is a huge breakout year for him. And, starting his career off at Western Michigan, then transferring to Illinois to play with his brother, Sidney Brown, who I also like. He's one of my favorite kind of special team prospects. He's a safety for Illinois. Okay. But I think that one thing you don't like to see here is he gets a little too – I'm not sure about his vision, I would say.
Okay.
He gets a little too hoppy behind the line, and that's a red flag to me. And if he does get into the open field, he's as dangerous as a back as you're going to find because of that breakaway speed. If you give him an inch, he'll take a foot. If you give him a foot, he'll take a yard. It's just he's always going to kind of maximize those zones once he gets going. I would like to see him press the hole a little bit quicker, like I talked about earlier with Ibrahim. I think that Brown could learn something from watching him play, and if he can clean up those rough spots, I do think he can move from day 3 into day 2. But like I said, this running back class is so stacked. It really is. I mean, I think there's 8 or 9 guys that if they were in any of the previous 2 or 3 drafts, they're top 3 at the position, and I mean that. And because of that depth, it could end up hurting Chase Brown, but. Again, it takes one team, one coach to really fall in love with him. And he's an easy guy to fall in love with because he does run hard. He flies once he's in the open field. And maybe he's very early in the progression curve.
At least you know what you got, because like we were saying at the beginning, it all depends on every team has a specific running back type that they want. So, hey, you're looking for a running back with speed? That's what you're looking for? There you go. He might be the best in the class. That's how fast he is. So,
yes.
By the way, he ran track and field in high school, anchoring the state champion 400-meter relay, and holds school records in the 100-meter dash. Not much of a receiver as well, though. So we talked about doesn't have the receiving ability, has the fumbles. So there are some of the issues. But definitely have to see what happens, too. If Illinois gets themselves in the Big Ten championship game, spotlight's going to be on him like never before, and we'll see how he takes advantage of that or not. So